Yes, absolutely. Yeah, and then I think we're gonna be talking about the Galahad, which has the new Asetek one. So that's currently the plan. And so I think I need to talk to the Asetek guys, so that way we can get started on seeing what they've got on offer with the Galahad and everything. Hi there. I'm Brett from UFD Tech. I'm supposed to be meeting with Asetek.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Yeah. I saw the shirts. So, yeah.
A few laps.
No worries.
How are you doing, sir?
Nice to meet you.
The liquid cooler guys.
Yeah. You doing all right?
Doing very well.
Yes.
You know, it can be quite hard, right? Because you feel like you've been going to the gym afterwards.
Yeah.
So, you're a reviewer or?
Yeah, I'm with UFD Tech. So I'm actually supposed to be talking to Asetek about the liquid coolers. So I think
that's probally not me. That's probably
I think it is. I'm supposed to be working with the liquid coolers. Yes.
The best suited for it. If Asetek regarding the liquid cooling, wouldn't that be you?
Okay.
Yes.
And this gentleman too. So
Yeah. Okay. Great. Yeah.
Where to go? Oh, they are talking about.
Yeah.
Resolution is 480. So you prefer to use the Lian Li's angle or Asetek's angle to introduce the product?
Asetek's, yeah. But we can also talk about Lian Li's side of things in the development that they put with Asetek on making, because this is the Galahad II.
Galahad II?
Yes.
And this is the first one with LCD panel. So just take pictures?
We're doing a live stream, so we're showing it off right now, and then we'll take video of it. Yes.
Let me think who is the best person to talk about.
Okay.
Would you mind to grab
no
another
worries.
guy?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, take your time. So they have the Galahad II LCD, so this is going to have an LCD block. You can see it's got a little booth right there. And then we have the LCD or the Galahad II Trinity, which looks like it has an infinity mirror on it. And then looks like they have the Galahad II Trinity Performance, which has a nice like frosted, oh boy, that's too bright, frosted like center. And it looks like it diffuses it through a cap like this to create it. And then it has the new 8th gen Asetek ones.
Sorry, is this Brett?
Yes, I'm
UFD, right? I'm
yes.
Charlotte. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm gonna show you guys around the booth. Did you guys want to keep? I know you guys are already trying to get footage.
Yeah, we're supposed to be meeting with Asetek here first, and then we can talk to you
Yeah,
afterwards.
you guys want to do Asetek first?
Yes, and then we can do that.
There.
Yeah, he's trying to find out who's best to talk to about it. So yeah.
Yeah. If you guys want to get with him, then feel free to. I'll be around.
Great.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Charlotte. I really like the frosted. Yeah. And it's hot news covers, so that wins me over immediately. This is good. And then you can show this because it's obviously exposed. Like I'm holding the camera continuously.
Oh, just like holding it like this?
Yeah, with one hand. Because if I hold it with this one, it's more shaky because I'm like on this. That's Wendell. He's got, yeah, you can show that L-Connect 3 software that's up there. This is not part of the Lian Li or Asetek stuff, but look at that man's shoes. Look at those kicks. Those are the whole vibe. Way better. Way better. Tyler is wearing slippers.
I like my shoes.
That's fine. Yes.
Hi,
Hello.
I'm Tiffany from Lian Li.
Sorry, who is it?
Tiffany.
Tiffany, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Yes. Sorry. Let me. I have a small bag with everything.
No worries.
Sorry.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hi. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm from Lian Li, and that's our
The Galahad II.
Galahad II LCD, which is for Asetek. Yeah.
Yes.
Galahad II LCD.
Yes.
Yeah. There's also many other things here.
Okay. Yeah, we'd love to talk about all of them. So with the Galahad II, what's different than the original Galahad?
Actually, this is the Galahad II series.
Yes.
So all of them are the upgrade of the Galahad 1. And the difference we can see from the impeller, there's some advance, there's some upgrade, and same the motor is also upgrade to Asetek.
Because it's the 8th gen Asetek pump.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's the 8th gen. So let me have some.
Yeah. Okay.
This USB.
Yes,
we
yes.
just met.
Can you have her?
Yeah, no worries. So, Asetek later?
I think we're trying to talk about this right now, but I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
This is, we don't specifically have much info on the Asetek.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Maybe they will know more than us.
Like, we can tell you about the AIO, like
Yes.
all in
No, we
general.
want to know about that as well.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
So this is the Galahad 2 series.
Right.
All three of them are part of the Galahad 2. This is the Galahad 2 LCD, which is not the LCD screen.
Right.
But the radio and the fans are similar to the other two models you'll see over there. The LCD is still in development, so this one's coming out later, like September, October.
Around August.
August, actually.
Yeah, August and
Okay.
July, actually.
Okay, but these two are middle of the year, like June,
End of
July.
July.
Okay.
Yeah.
June's tomorrow.
End of
That
July.
gets a little
June.
crazy, yeah.
July.
It's ready.
Okay.
These are ready.
Yeah.
So this one right here is a Galahad 2 Trinity RGB. It's called the Trinity. Computex.
Okay.
It's got the first one there, which is like the traditional Galahad, but it's got the Trinity version.
Yes.
And then you've got the diffuse, it's called the Dazzle.
The Dazzle, yes.
So that's like a completely diffused RGB.
Okay. So this is called the Dazzle.
No, it's the mode. Like
The mode is called Dazzle. Okay.
You get 3 different caps.
Okay. All right.
So Trinity for the 3 caps that you get.
Okay.
Out of the box you get all.
Okay.
Yeah. So then you can swap out the center for an infinity mirror.
Okay. So that's what's here in that one.
That's this one.
Okay.
And then that is in there. And if you
Okay,
want a shot
I
of
see.
that, it's in that system.
Understood. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the 3 different pump head covers that you get with the
Yes.
Trinity series. You've got the performance version and the RGB version.
Okay.
Which continue about the RGB. So that's the standard RGB fans. With all the Galahad 2, the fans are going to come pre-installed.
Okay.
So this is what you'll get out of the box because the fans are actually connected.
Okay.
So you will only have one.
One cable coming out.
Yes.
Okay.
It does mean that you have to remove all 3 in one go if you want to take something off.
Understood. Yeah. How are they connected together?
You can see that. There you go. See that?
Okay. So the cables run through and then.
Yeah, it's not the same as TV fan.
Okay.
It's not as fancy because, in general, we don't expect you to need to take them apart.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yesterday was narrow.
So that's It's the same thing in there, but I'm not sure if you can take these off.
Okay.
You can. Yeah, you can. So basically, that will also come in a Unifan SL Infinity version. So it'll come with the SL Infinity fans instead of the standard RGB.
Okay.
So just a separate SKU. The radiators on both of these are 27 millimeters thick, slightly thicker than your standard, I believe. They also have these 45-degree angle. This is really stiff.
Yeah.
On that one, it's not easier.
Okay. So 45-degree tubes right here.
I want to get that one because it's a lot easier.
Okay. So that swivels very easily, and it probably makes the actual pump placement simpler.
Huge difference, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, these are really stiff because they are prototypes.
Yeah.
This is the performance model. So the radiator is double fin stacked.
Okay.
And then the fans are 28 millimeters thick, no RGB, and liquid crystal polymer. So slightly stiffer means they spin faster because you do need more static pressure to go through the
Sure.
and then the impeller in here is also bigger.
Okay.
So everything more performance oriented. It will only come in 360, black or white. That one, the RGB is 240, 360, black or white.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's as much as I can tell you about AIOs.
That's fine. No, that was great.
Asetek can tell you more about the actual tech.
Sure. Yeah. No, that was great. Yeah.
There's also a QR code there that you can scan, which will give you more actual tech specs.
Okay. Perfect.
Release dates, actual pricing.
Yeah, we can do the rest of the booth as well.
Yeah,
I'll just
sure.
go off everything else. That works. Yeah. Except for that case has a different setup of the cooler.
Okay. Maybe start here, I think.
Yeah.
Sorry. So this is the O11D Evo XL. This is the case that's closest to ready.
Okay.
It's also coming around late July.
Late July.
So basically, it's the larger version of the O11D Evo, much larger. It can support up to 420.
Okay, 420.
Bottom, side, and top.
Bottom, side, and top.
Yeah.
Oh, is that's a 40 series graphics card, and then it still has space underneath. So yeah, that's.
Yeah, obviously you wouldn't be able to do a side radiator here.
Sure.
But you can do the radiator on the bottom.
Yes.
The motherboard tray is also adjustable.
Adjustable
You can
motherboard tray.
adjust the height. It's got the slots, so you can move it all the way up or all the way down. This is like a mid position right now.
Understood.
That one's slightly lower.
Okay. So it has the thumb screws where you can loosen it and then
Yeah,
slot.
on the outside of the case.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and there's also no front bar now.
Oh yes, I see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no front bar, just clear glass.
Yes.
Very nice.
Yeah. So with this one, this is an Evo feature. They're being able to fit the upright GPU.
Okay.
You used to only be able to mount it from the top, but now you can mount it from either the top or the bottom, and you can do 4 slots. It used to only be 3.
Okay.
So this accessory, optional accessory, has been updated.
Right.
Yeah. And then this is the O11D Evo RGB.
RGB.
This is covered at the moment. Someone will move it.
Yeah.
But this is. Are you familiar with the O11D Evo?
Yeah, I've used it.
Yeah. So this is very, very similar. It's more of an aesthetic visual upgrade.
Sure.
Again, no bar.
Yes.
And then just the top and side RGB
Okay.
across the top and the bottom.
Okay.
So it's a visual upgrade, and then this particular model will have an optional accessory, which is a mesh front panel that comes with 2 160 fans.
Okay.
Yeah. So these are actually the same fans we use in the Lampo 216.
Okay.
But now we've adjusted for this.
Yes.
And then when it comes back around, the back of the case, you can see it on that one.
Okay.
So the
Back
hard
of the
drive
case.
page and the PS2 strap.
Removing from here.
Oh, it sticks out.
And also we have the space
Okay.
improvement and optimization.
More space for cable man this way.
And some of the different.
So that's the O11D Evo RGB. Everything else about it is more or less the same as the Evo. You can reverse the case, you can mount the upright GPU. Here we have the O11 Vision. So this is, we call it the Vision because you've got 3 panels of glass.
Okay.
The top is now also glass.
Yes.
And to accommodate that, we've also made it mirrored on the inside. So when you look up from the bottom, you see it reflects your parts.
Okay. Yeah, it's reflecting up there. And it's glass on the top to look down into it. You can get the pump in here because it also is showing the 45-degree connectors in use and how it allows it to get over.
Yeah, and then so to accommodate that, there's also no top frame, no front bar. The glass is held together by magnets.
I see that, yeah.
Yeah. And then the bottom tray is completely removable as well. So if you're doing I don't know, exhaust, I think you don't need the dust filter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these are the magnets that holds these three sections together.
The front I/O is slightly different just because this is a little bit closer to the original 011 dynamic as opposed to the Evo. And because you now only have side and bottom, the back exhaust has been increased to 240.
Okay.
You can also do an AIO there if you want.
Sure.
Yeah. So this one, another slight difference is most of our other 011 series are Devour collaborations.
Yes.
This one is PCMO.
Right. Yes. Yes, I've been seeing this.
Yeah. Big Pedro has dropped a few hits.
Yes.
And then it also has the protruding PSU shroud.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, also just for extra cable management.
Yes.
And then these are just builds of the exact same case that you saw. This is the build in that case.
Yes.
You can see that it uses, this is already on the market, the EK collaboration distro.
Yes.
It's the one that is used in the 011D Evo right now, but you will be able to use it in this case as well.
Okay.
And then that's just the build in the 011D Evo X.
Yes.
I think you've got a 420 in there right now on the bottom. And then the mesh density on this has also been increased. So you will get a bit more airflow as well.
Yes.
So here?
Yes.
This is the DK07.
07, okay.
Yeah, so we were up to 04, 05.
Yes.
The 07, this is very, very new. It's very much in prototype stage.
Okay.
Not very, very not ready.
Yes. A drink cooler.
Yeah.
Wow.
It actually works right now.
Yeah,
so.
wow. Oh yeah, that's cold.
You can also make it a heater.
Okay.
Yeah, in winter. There's a full USB port.
Yeah.
It's a single system.
Okay.
Now we just added the 2 aluminum panels on the side.
Okay.
You push and lift. Little stationary drawer.
Oh wow. Yeah. It seems more like a regular desk than the previous
It's
ones.
a little bit more refined.
Yeah.
You still have this opacity function.
Okay.
Magic glass. And you do still get the sit stand functions.
Okay.
But this is still very much in prototype stage, so there will be some more changes.
Sure.
It is still quite far.
Okay. Well, I can tell you I'm very much interested in a sample of this whenever it's ready.
Yeah. I think everyone, actually not everyone is, because shipping it is very difficult.
Sure, yeah.
And not everyone can fit a pallet in their home.
Yeah.
So, logistical difficulties.
Sure. Watch out. I love this thing. Yeah.
We can go around here.
Okay.
So this is the SUP01, SUP01. It stands for a stand-up platform.
Okay.
This is the MDK. So we'll look at the build, which will make a lot more sense. But basically, the concept is what's the smallest size we can get while fitting in full-size components.
Okay.
Yeah,
And it's dual chamber, so the GPU goes to the other side?
No, GPU's in the front.
Okay.
The riser is for the GPU.
Okay.
It will come with the riser, but 540 mil riser with the RGB.
Yes. Yeah.
What that's called. Yeah.
Yeah, the RGB riser cable. Yeah.
And then we'll carry on with that case.
Okay. Sorry.
I'm a retailer.
So this is the GPU.
Okay.
You see
Yeah.
it mounted up front. It is very much GPU oriented case.
Yes. And then is that cooling in the back?
Yeah, you will only be able to fit 6 fans in the back.
Okay.
You've got the AIO.
Yeah.
And then you've got for exhaust and then intake. But either way, 3 is exhaust, 3 is intake because the air is kind of circulating around. And this is what we found to be the best for general performance for both the CPU and the GPU.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is very much an AIO case. No air cooling because it's just too narrow.
Yes. Yeah, and it has no exhaust at the top because of the glass.
Yeah, glass as well. It's full mesh back. And then the bottom right now is still a solid panel, just a mirror.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. So this bracket will be movable. You can move it left or right, adjust the height, fit whatever GPU you need. It is also 4 slots.
Okay.
Yeah. So you will get whatever GPU you want. Performance-wise, it's done really well. We're looking at like results on par with like Lampo 216, like Lampo's best cases.
Yeah.
So far it's been doing like performance-wise, it's done really well. But because they still want to make adjustments for the other components in the case, like cooling-wise, this is still work in progress. Looking at end of the year.
Okay.
We'll have a few months to get around to these.
Yes.
I'm always very interested in these.
Yeah.
This is the Unifan TL.
TL.
So they will come in an LCD version and a non-LCD version.
Okay.
Okay, they're just running the system temps right now, but basically they're kind of built off the original Unifan SL Infinity.
Okay.
So you've got the RGB LEDs going all the way around from the sides to the front to the sides.
Yes.
And then you've got the Infinity mirrors going all the way. And then that's what you can see visually, and then you've still got the other features like the removable keys.
Yes.
And then the power module there, that can go either way now.
Okay. You okay?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Don't worry, keep spinning. Yes, that goes either way now, and then you can daisy chain the fans together to one power cable.
Yes. Okay.
It used to be a maximum of 6.
Yeah.
But now you can go up to 10.
10, even with the LCD?
I'm not quite sure about how many with the LCD, but without the LCD, so you see all the fans up top are connected to one cable right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So the fans also have ICs in them, so the software will be able to recognize each one, and you'll be able to control the fan speed. So you see the middle one is intentionally not running.
Yes.
Because you can control the speed of them.
Very nice. Okay.
Yeah, even though they're all connected together.
Yeah.
With the LCDs here, at the moment where like you should be able to do image, GIF, video, and system info.
Yeah.
Just a moment. And they also come in reverse. They're reverse.
Okay.
So you see these are different directions.
Yes.
You will have to make the choice when you're shopping.
Okay.
So you have to decide if you want reverse or regular.
Not user reversible. Just okay.
Yeah, they do because these are liquid crystal polymer blades as well.
Okay.
So they're stiffer, and we've cut the gap between the blade and the frame is really, really small.
Yeah.
So we would not advise users to swap them.
Yeah.
They're also 28 millimeters thick.
Okay.
So we are still going for performance here. Yeah. These ones would be looking at MSRP around 109 for 3 of the regular ones with the controller.
Okay.
And then with the LCD, it'll be 3 with the controller for 139.
Okay, that's not terrible.
Yeah,
like that's a very good price. Like for everything, that is there.
Yeah.
Not everybody wants to spend that much on fans, but when you're getting this much design with it,
especially because regular Unifans are around the $100 mark as well.
Yeah.
So we are aiming for, I believe, September, but that could change.
Okay, so like Q3, Q4.
We've got a lot coming Q3, Q4.
Yeah.
But because it is still in development, there's a bit of software that needs to be sorted out.
Okay.
Because of the way the ICs have to recognize the fans and because of the LCDs.
Okay.
Yeah. Great. So this is the fan.
Yes.
Oh, there's one more product that's not as exciting, but it still might be relevant.
Okay.
All the way around.
Sorry, we're busy with.
Here.
All right.
Well, we're almost done. We're wrapping up.
No worries.
So because Lian Li has so many RGB products now, you've got the SL fans, the AL fans, the trimmer, and the P28. Everything has its own RGB cables and controller. So right now you would need like 2 to 3 controllers for all your products.
Yeah.
Ideally, maybe one day you'll be able to do one controller instead.
Okay.
So you'll be able to plug the different RGB cables into one controller, and then your software will be able to detect them. That's the goal with this.
Yes.
So this is also still in concept phase.
Okay.
Just because there is a lot to figure out with each one, and because you would have to power them as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Understood.
But this is more of a power user product for someone that has a lot of Lian Li
Right.
RGB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I believe that is everything.
Okay, great.
That was a lot.
Yeah. No, that was perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you have any questions, let me know.
Okay.
You know you guys need to get footage and talk
Yeah.
to us.
Yeah. We'll keep doing that. Yeah.
It was good meeting you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Charlotte.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
You're done at the post office?
Yes.
Asetek,
Martin, right? Brian.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I know we met
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah.
So are you, I thought you were supposed to be interviewing these guys for the video, no?
I'm honestly not 100% sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but like Asetek is the key
I know.
focus regardless.
I know we're sponsoring it,
Yeah.
but I thought they would probably be better positioned to talk about.
Yeah, I got the details on the actual coolers.
Okay.
And so it's really just like the 8th gen pump, like what specifically has been upgraded from the previous generation, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know how we do that.
Yeah.
You
No,
tell
just
me.
like, just what are the highlights? Like, what
so-
are the talking points about the?
Sure. So we made a number of changes on this platform, on the 8th gen platform.
Yeah.
So the first thing is we've updated the motor, the pump motor design.
Yeah.
It went from a single phase to a 3-phase. So part of that is to get higher flow rates,
Sure.
lower noise profile, acoustic profile to make it quieter. The other thing we did is there's a lot of under the hood kind of optimizations that we can't really talk about, but there's some cold plate changes, there's some other internal improvements that we
Okay.
made to
Yeah.
enhance the performance of the product. But this platform has really been optimized all as a true system.
Yeah.
So pump, cold plate, radiator, the tubes, the coolant, like everything. We've looked at all those different aspects of it to
Yeah.
really deliver the best performing product that we can.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
obviously we're very extremely excited to partner with Lian Li.
Yeah.
Right.
Are there any like performance metrics that you can like quote, like what you're targeting as far
Sure.
as like
Yeah. I
improvement from
mean,
previous generation?
we've typically, well, for the previous generation, we've typically seen anywhere up to like 2 degrees C per 100 watt.
Okay.
And that depends on the platform.
Sure.
But generally, we've seen up to that amount.
Okay.
In performance. Some of our other partners that you've seen,
Yes.
they've experienced kind of within that range. Some are higher. Again, it just all depends on the test setup
Yeah.
and conditions and
Understood.
things like that, right? But at least our internal testing, we've seen up to 2 degrees.
Okay.
So it's a multi-generational kind of leap for us from, going from Gen 7 to Gen 8. Very excited about it. We're
Yeah.
getting more and more partners on it. So
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries. So, okay.
Yeah.
How has it been like yesterday with the Asus and
Asus was so busy.
Yeah, I know.
That was the like.
Oh my gosh.
Getting in to even
Yeah.
see any of that.
Yeah.
It was tough.
Yeah, it was
but
chaotic.
yeah, everything else.
Believe it. I was like,
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, we're here to film the Ryujin.
Yeah.
Like, why is this the most popular thing?
Yeah.
Out of everything that's being displayed, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that water block concept that they had up there?
For the CPU,
Yeah.
I think that's amazing.
Okay.
Yeah, like you're taking the visual design of what makes I think that cooler popular,
Sure.
and then you're just making it more enthusiastic.
Yeah. Okay.
And is that Asetek's first? Like
That is
CPU
our
block?
first. Yeah, that is our first. So we worked with those guys. They wanted to do like a concept, and we've been talking about it for a while. And so both sides were like, all right, let's give it a go, right? Let's see how it is. And I was talking to them yesterday while you guys were going around, and they were just like, it's been so overwhelming, just the positive like, in the beginning and all that. So so that's been pretty great. But yeah, it's our first one, and it's a proto, obviously. But we'll be working with those guys to see if we can try to bring it into production. See.
Is there like a timeline on that, or is it just like?
It's kind of early days right now.
But
I know they're very excited about it. So I know after the show we'll probably regroup and figure out plans and all that. But nothing official, right? But yeah, it's looking. I think both of us were like, it should be good, right? Like everyone should be